Hey guys, it's Chad. I am back with another video to give you a little education on beverages and different kinds of drinks you can make, and wines and beers and liquor and everything else. But hey, it's almost summertime, and what is the favorite drink of summer? It's the margarita, right? Margarita. So hey, I'm gonna make a margarita for you guys. Now I know you're sitting there going, Chad, it's a margarita. It's easy. You go out, you buy this mix, you throw a little tequila in it, and maybe some triple sec, and you got yourself a margarita. Salt the rim, throw a lime in there, whatever, you got it, right? Okay, well, that's one way to do it. If you really want to do it that way, go for it. But if you really want to do it that way, you're going to add a lot of sugar with a mix, and I'm not just bashing this mix. There's all kinds of mixes out there. But you're going to add sugar, lots of sugar. This one right here has actually 26 grams of sugar per, I think it was I can't remember what it was, 4 ounces. 4 ounces. And then it has other ingredients in it that are not natural by any means. A lot of them I don't even know what they are, but I'll just read some off to you. It says, I got my little notes over here. It says, let's see, citric acid, sodium citrate, sodium benzoate, I can't even say it, potassium sorbate, and it has some GMC gum, I don't know, yellow number 5, stuff like that's in it, okay? If you really want to use the mix, I know it's easy, but I'm going to give you some ways today to make it a little more natural, less sugar, and still it's going to taste great. It's going to taste really good, okay? So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to put a little ice in my mixing tin. I'm going to put quite a bit of ice, actually. I want to put maybe, I might put about up to half. Okay, if you have a mixing tin, about halfway full of ice. And then the primary ingredient, the main source of liquor in this is tequila. And I would highly recommend using a pretty good tequila. You don't have to go out and spend a fortune on it because you're going to mix it in. But use something that is 100% agave. It'll say on the label, probably say 100% de agave, or it might just say 100% agave. And I like to use silver tequilas, or they might say blanco on the label. And so make sure it's 100%. I mean, you can get other, they call them, I believe it's mixto tequilas is how you would say it. And they only have to use 51% agave, and then they can use other additives or grain alcohols and caramel coloring and things like that. So I'm using a silver tequila, 100% blue agave. Speaking of tequila, let's just go through a real quick education. So this is silver tequila or blanco tequila. Means it's not aged in any wood at all. They don't do any oak aging. This comes right out of the still basically, and that's pure tequila. You'll see reposado, which is this one. I don't know if you can really see that, but it says reposado. Reposado actually means rested, but that means that it's aged. So for reposado, it has to be aged from 2 months to a year. And then there's also añejo, which you can see maybe, I don't know, but it'll say añejo on the label. And añejo means that it's been rested for at least in oak barrels for at least 1 to 3 years. Okay, you can use these others in your margaritas. It'll change the color a little bit because these colors, that's when the color changes when it ages in wood. So it's going to give it a little bit more color, and it's going to change the flavor a little bit too. So I like to just use silver. All right. So I'm going to use my handy dandy shot glass again that I always use because I know everybody has one of those. And this shot glass is about 1.5 ounces, I think. I like to fill it full. So it's about 1.5 ounces. And then next is an orange flavored liqueur. Now there's a lot of different orange flavored liqueurs. There's triple sec. You can get like orange curacao or blue curacao, which I like to, like this is what's going to make your margarita blue. And I might throw this together again later and make a blue one real fast so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. But now triple sec's going to add back a little sugar, and it's going to be about 10 grams of sugar in 1 ounce of triple sec. For some reason, orange curacao or blue curacao, they say that that's less sugar. Everything that I've read, it said it was like 5 grams of sugar. So I don't know, like half the sugar. I don't really see how that can happen, but it did. But then also, if you want to make a better quality margarita, or if you want it to be a little richer, you can get other products. They're going to be more expensive, but like Grand Marnier or Cointreau, both of those are going to be a little bit more expensive, but they're a better quality. They're going to be a lot more richer, and it's going to make your margarita taste even better. But anyway, there's triple sec, and then there's some knockoffs of some of the things like Cointreau and things. So I'm going to use the Decaiper 03 on this one, and it's an orange flavored, of course. So I'm going to put, and you know, I like to go ahead and use the exact same amount that I do the tequila. I think some recipes call for about like 3/4 of an ounce or an ounce. I'm going to use almost the same amount. Okay. Now we have that. So this next ingredient is kind of optional, and this is going to add back even more sugar, but you don't really need a lot because it's agave nectar. So if you want to leave this out, you can, and it's going to taste fine. You're going to be okay. But if you want it to be a little bit more sweet, agave nectar is great. It's 100%. This is made actually from blue agave, which is what tequila is made from. Tequila is made from the blue agave plant. So this is all natural. Try to find a good grade. Try to find organic, agave. And this one is going to add back sugar, but the thing with agave nectar, it's sweeter than sugar, so you don't need as much. So I would only, actually I don't even have a tablespoon down here. You could use about a tablespoon. I would even use less than a tablespoon, maybe a half a tablespoon. So I'm just going to kind of wing it and just put a little in there, give it a little sweetness. And then next, we're not going to use this mix. This mix is gone. Okay, I got some limes here. I just cut one lime in half, and then I'm going to show you a little trick here. You can either squeeze this lime, of course, with your hands, and they make things that you can put the lime in and squeeze the juice out. I don't have one of those, so what I'm going to do is everybody has these for grilling or something. I'm going to show you a little trick, and then you can just kind of put that lime in there and then press it. Squeeze that juice out. Get it good, and you can move it around there a little bit. Squeeze more juice. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the same with the other one. It's kind of fun, actually. Squeeze it. And squeeze it again. All right. So there we go. We got our lime juice, all natural lime juice. And limes only contain, what I've read, it only had 1.1 grams of sugar in a lime. So a lot less sugar, all natural. It's going to taste great. So after that, we're done, and then we're going to get our glass. Shake it however you need to. If you have another tin at home or whatever, I always like to put a pint glass in there. Shake. All right. And then, if you want, you can put salt around. I know you guys probably know that. If you want to put salt around a glass, you can just take a lime and rim it with the lime, and then run it around some salt, or put a little salt on a plate, and just kind of, put the glass down in it. I'm not going to put salt on mine. I really don't like salt, so. And that's it. And I'm going to leave the ice in the glass, or in the drink. Okay. So you can strain it out if you want to, but I like to leave the ice in. So, and there you go. You have a margarita. Tastes really good. I'm going to do something real quick, okay? Now, you would substitute this blue curacao if you want to make it blue. Now, for the triple sec or the orange liqueur that we had, like the Decaiper I used and everything else, I'm just going to go ahead and add it on top of this just so I don't go through the whole drink again. But just to show you what kind of coloring it's going to give you. And now this is going to change the drink a lot because I'm adding a lot more orange liqueur. But I'm just going to throw a little blue curacao in there. And then I'm going to shake that up. And there you go. Now you have a blue margarita. All right, guys. Well, hey, I hope everybody has a great summer. There's a summer cocktail for you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you're barbecuing. Enjoy it by the pool. Enjoy it by the beach. Enjoy it wherever you want to. But that's another way that you can make your margarita at home without using this stuff, this mix stuff that, you know, has a lot of junk in it, okay, and extra sugars. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it.